Time goes again. The other, also, other once time one.
Facebook kita same.
So the commitment I can only give you
Kuning
is
audio. Dan
my
salah.
life is for the service of people. Just keep
WhatsApp
serving,
WhatsApp malah
serving,
jenis
and serving. In a
communicate ko
state
lagi
like Tamil
ko
Nadu,
lagi.
I can keep fighting. This is the state where you got to fight every day. But your mind should not be trained for results. Like madam asked me, what is the result? I can never train my mind to result mind. Yes, it might happen. Or it might get reflected a little bit later. Yeah. The first 18% is the toughest one. 80% has happened if somebody is thinking, oh, it happened because of Annamlai, happened because of Edmund Kalyatra. I must be the most stupidest person in the world. It happened because there is a Chinese bamboo story. You keep adding water, 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 the bamboo will not go. It will be like this. 90 days. 91st day it grows. 92nd day it grows. But 91st day suddenly Annamlai comes and tells, no, no, no. I came 90th day into BJP. I poured water. You see the bamboo has grown 3 centimeters. So it is so much effort is put up to the state by a lot of people. In our office, if you come, we have 117 cadres of BJP Tamil Nadu killed over the last 32 years. Fundamentalists, terrorists, butchered, bombed. 132 people. 117 people last 32 years. 117 people you are trying to do some memorial for them. So I'm very confident about the data. Now they are also in the first 90. So that is why in a state, when Tamil Nadu once you cross 18%, it is tuck, 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 tuck. It is 25, it is 30, it is 35, just a matter of time. The resistance is so heavily built. So you can only fight. And this is not a very, I'm also a human being. I also have a 3-year-old daughter, I have an 8-year-old son, they miss me. And I am also a father, husband to somebody, son to my mother, son to my father. I also want to live a life like you. I want to go to a hotel, have a meal, come out where nobody sees me. I want to go to a theatre without wearing a mask or a cap. I also want to let my emotions out in the public, watch a cricket match, clap and come out. But I cannot keep going hiding everywhere, right? I go to a theatre with a mask and a cap. I'm just 38, 39-year-old person. I have all the aspirations you have. So I'm expecting me to shoulder all responsibility. So every human being will invariably fail. The nature of a human being, if I get into philosophy, you will always slip here and there. My request to you is don't treat me as somebody outside. Treat me as somebody who's with you. As a human being, allow me to fail sometimes. And don't have too many expectations on me. And I am fighting for you, expecting that you will also fight for me, my party and our system. So just wait. Because end of the day, we are trying to bring in some change. And I can give up any moment. I can always complain, oh, it's so much, I'm missing my family, my time. My mother has just come out of a major health scare. She needs my time. I always say, but there is something that motivates me beyond it. Can I make something better, 1% better? Now I see a good potential, Modi ji 10 years. State where DMK is ruling is opening up. If not now, when? If you're not doing it now, when will the opportunity again come? So giving a long answer to your question, whether you have to understand that I can only promise you I will fight for you. Police also was fighting for a better society. It is not easy. Every Thursday night rounds in Bangalore. Next day morning, 6 o'clock, roll call, 9 o'clock, crime meeting. That full day attending people. So everywhere I'm fighting. But the question is, allow me to fight for a little bit. And just thinking that people will also stand with us and make the society to change.
Well, when did you last hear? I think that deserves a better round of applause. When did you last hear a politician actually say that he's also human, just like us? When is the last time you heard a politician say, "हमसे भी गलती होती है. We can also make mistake. Give me a little more time." At least that is a refreshing change, and I think Ms. Anna Malai, hope is a big word. It's not philosophical, but the hope that you bring, I'm sure students in this hall identify with it. Man and Makkal was your yatra. There is another politician doing an
Have a yatra against the person. You cannot construct the narratives every single day. With all due respect, a senior politician who's in Indian politics for a long time, a sitting MP from.
He's a youth leader.
Youth leader. India was, I think till some years back he was the youth president all years back. Every party is here when they say ask what is your responsibility. And I have been as a youth leader. You might be able to connect. So I would say youth per se, when your thinking is so outdated. Rahul Gandhi ji, you cannot have a yatra. Every day you cannot have a new narrative. I'm against PM because this. I'm against PM because this. Third day OBC. Fourth day Adani. Fifth day Ambani. Seventh day this politics. Ninth day caste politics. 11th day farmer. What is the uniform overlying theme in which your yatra is based? And then Bharat Jodo Yatra completely done. He did it. Then Delhi press meet they said, I've travelled all across the country including Kashmir. I saw only love. Then why did you do the yatra in the first place? You travelled so many kilometers. The final press point he says, I saw only love in Kashmir. Fine. Then what was the intention of Bharat Jodo Yatra? Nothing. You cannot have a yatra without an intention, madam. There is absolutely every day. People are so confused. What is the narrative? Our narrative is very clear. Yen man, yen makkam. It is our people, our land, our soil. We want to bring the dignity back, which our soil and people gave many, many years back into politics. The narrative, the overlying theme was brilliant. Because that is a truth. To people it completed. Now second yatra. Now suddenly you will not say, no, I will go in a bus, I will get down. I will show hands, I will get up. Then I will fight with every state government there. In between, I will do crisis management. There is no overlying theme. That is why this yatra, of course, hard work every political leader is putting. Now, why it did not catch an imagination? Because you cannot construct a falsified theory against Modi. It's very simple. You cannot construct a falsified theory. And when you are the biggest OBC, like Modi ji said, sitting in parliament, he is saying, you are seeing everywhere, but you are not seeing the biggest OBC like me, Modi ji says. How many days you create yatra? Every day you want to vilify. Ambani you want to vilify. Then Aishwarya Rai Bachchan you want to vilify. You want to vilify every day. Then, end of the day, Rahul Gandhi ji should ask a honest question to himself. Is it a politics of love or a politics of hate? Now when they accuse BJP of politics of hate, I'm putting the first question. Look at all the language against Modi community, against this apology in the Supreme Court. Everything. You compare to, you take a reel of 10 years of Modi ji, 10 years of Rahul Gandhi ji. Just look at that quick reel. You will know what is politics of hate. That is politics of hate. Religion, caste, angle. Congress leaders, Tamil Nadu, South India. They say this is South, BJP can't enter.
Who wants a separate? DK Suresh wants a separate state, a separate country.
The Tamil Nadu Congress fellows are just warming up. In Lok Sabha election campaigning, you will see better than DK Suresh statement. They're just warming up now. Now you called yourself the Grand National Party, 1885. That is why Mahatma Gandhi ji was so pleasant. He said, just take the party out. Dismantle it. Purpose is done. Do what another political party. It was very clear that moment the weight gets added on the top, it will eventually collapse. What is Congress doing now? I am sure Congress Pracharam this time would be 100% I'm clear. Nadu Congress, Karnataka Congress is North versus South. You will hear it from me, madam. In about 15 days from now, they will talk about North, South helping North to grow, all this, whatever outdated theories of 1960, they are going to bring it back. That is how Congress will run its campaign, you will see.
Three hands going up. The question here. I'm Jaiprakash from Karur. What's your opinion on electoral bond judgment, which is declared as unconstitutional by the...
You can make a decision that was better than the previous decision. When Arun Jaitley ji in 2018-19 very beautifully writes about the electoral bond scheme when he was finance minister. He says instead of having a cash and carry model, normally when you enter the political parties, offices, maybe pre-2010, it is all suitcase of cash that comes. Contractors, highway, class A contractors, you also spend in money. You also spend in money. You want to do a pandal, give it in cash. Arun Jaitley said the only option to move forward is Instead of a cash and carry, can we have a model? Somebody is accounted to somebody. Now Supreme Court has said it's not a perfect model. That's it. My only question